Now here is a painting that one of my friends in Vietnam sent me. He had just watched my video on Lotus and he practiced it, which I think is absolutely wonderful. So this is Dam Long Jacquat's painting of Lotus, and he asked me to critique it for him. So here are some comments. First of all, his calligraphy, which is a bit washed out here, is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous calligraphy. He has two strong leaves here, and then he has a flower and a bud. What I am telling him is that there really is not room for these weeds. The grasses actually, particularly this one, detracts from the flower. It takes the attention away from the flower. And I will show you what I mean. I've used charcoal and I've kept in the parts that I think need to be kept in. And you'll see that I have left out the weeds. And so I think that there you can see it probably showing through. Yes, there's the weed showing through, and if I lift it up, you don't see the weed anymore. So it's a very charming painting, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint over this sketch, and we'll see how it turns out. Starting off with water, yellow and blue, and some black at the tip. I think we needed maybe a little darker. Here we go. There we are. That's the first leaf. That's the inside of the first leaf that we're looking at. And I'm loading up my brush again. And I'll just pull that over here. There you see this leaf. Now, there's a little problem with this leaf. This part, which is the inside, the top of the leaf hanging over, is good. These bits, he's saying, I think that the leaf, you're seeing it hanging the other side of the underneath. If it's hanging on the other side of the underneath, it's also underneath. So that would be the same as that. So I'm going to leave those out for now and see if that works. Okay, and so then I'm going to take a smaller brush, put a little light green on it, this is the Happy Dot brush, and I'm going to go in here and do the underneath of the leaf. And here also. and the stems like that. And let's see, that's the other step. Okay, so if we want to include this, which we can, we're not going to make it black. What we're going to do is that. So we're seeing a bit of the leaf hanging down. I don't think we'll put that one in. I don't think we need that. So we'll just take that one out. And we can put the thorns on the stems there. The flower. I'm going to use quinacridone violet, I think it is the colour. This is rather a big brush, but I think it'll be alright. So again, water, pink, and then red at the tip. Alright, and the bud, and I think you did actually 4 strokes for the bud. You really only need 3. You need 1, 2, and a 3rd one there. Rinse that off, take the happy dot brush again, and and this will now come down like that. We don't need to show that other stem. It's somewhere in here, but we don't really need it. And just add a few thorns like that. Put a little black. I'm doing black because he did black. You don't have to do black. You could do yellow here, but this is all a bit wet, so I'm just going to do that really quickly to put some stamens in like that. His signature, so I'm not going to put my signature in. He put some duckweed in, so that's just a few dots like this. Lighten it up a bit. Now, I was telling him we could put some grasses in going this way. Actually, I think this is quite charming like this. But he could do just lightly, maybe in brown or light green, just like that. We don't need any more than that. Need a little light colour on the underneath of the leaf. I think that's it. So, what we've done is we have taken this and we've changed it into this. And I think leaving out those weeds is much nicer. Just add a little tiny bit of pink right there. There. I think that's just lovely. Well done. And if anybody else wants to post their Lotus or any other subject to my Facebook page, I'll be happy to give you a critique, and we'll see if we can improve on it, and maybe we can't. Maybe we'll just say congratulations, because I know what a joy it is to paint. So keep painting. Have fun.